What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Man, did y'all see that game? Ooh-wee. That was a good ass game. That was a good ass game. San Antonio pulled it off. They pulled it off. Man, that was one of the most intense games I've seen in a long time. That was one of the most intense games. That was one of the most intense games I've seen. San Antonio came there and took care of business. They took care of business. I was kind of nervous at first. But the young boys came through. Let me I want to read out these stats to y'all and show to you why San Antonio pulled that game out. Okay, now Champagne. What's up, Shotty? Yeah, right, Shotty. All right. All right, Shotty. Shit. Hey, San Antonio got more than just Wimby now. You saw them young boys. Them young boys ain't no joke. And they ain't scared of the moment. Usually you see a young guy fold when pressure get hot. Them young brothers didn't fold. And you got to think, Castle got experience. He probably haven't played in the NBA championship or the NBA playoffs, but, he back-to-back champion for the University of Connecticut. So he's been in the spotlight. No, but Shadi, the Knicks got to come to San Antonio first. The Knicks got to come to San Antonio first. See, the Knicks got hounds. See, the Knicks haven't faced nobody like San Antonio. They probably played good against them in the regular season. This is the playoffs. See, and the Knicks had an early path to the playoffs. They really didn't have nobody to test them, in my opinion. They had a young Atlanta team in the first round, which gave them 2 losses. Then they played Philadelphia, who shouldn't have been there. Then they played Cleveland. They got James Harden. Say no more. So they really didn't have a hard road to get to the NBA Finals. So the test is coming up Wednesday. We're going to see. Because as you saw, San Antonio got a lot of young dogs. What's up, Harvey? San Antonio got a lot of young dogs, man. NBA stopped the BS. Okay, well, you go with the Knicks. I ain't mad at you. If you betting, that's not a bad bet. That's not a bad bet. And you might be a Knicks fan. Hey. So, hey, it is what it is. Because I remember them days when the Bulls used to go to championship. See, we die hard for our team. Harvey, who faced you on the show? Yeah. See, OKC had Shea doing too much, man. Okay, Shea didn't have any help. He extended too much energy. And them young dogs was at him. They were throwing bodies all at him. And it slowed, by him not having no help, it wore him down. You show your face, Harvey. I don't need to show my face. I don't need to show my face. You don't need to see me. Especially ain't showing no face for no man. No, no, New York. New York is a big, market team. So if anything, they'll want them to win. You think they want to give it to a smaller market? Well, it depends on what you call small San Antonio. San Antonio is one of them exceptions. Because they've been winning. They've been winning through the years. You think of a small market team, you kind of think of teams like Charlotte and teams like that. But San Antonio is a winning organization. So I wouldn't really put them as small market. They're not as big as the Knicks and the Lakers. But I wouldn't consider them a small market team because they winners. I think it's a difference. Yeah, they small market, but I wouldn't call them. They're not small in the case of winning. And I like this matchup because this is the rematch of 1999 when the Lakers played, not the Lakers, but the Knicks played San Antonio in that strike shortened year for the finals. That was Tim Duncan's first championship. Yeah, but San Antonio, they've been winners, man. But I think it'll be I'd rather see San Antonio and the Knicks than OKC and the Knicks. Because with OKC injuries, I don't think they would have beat the Knicks. I don't think they would have beat the Knicks. Yeah, OKC is a small market too, right? Only really big market team, really, per se, is the Knicks, Lakers, maybe Chicago, and Boston. No, it's going to go more than 5, Shotty. I don't have to disagree with you that, bro. It's going to go more than 5. See, y'all going on what they did in Eastern Conference. The Western Conference teams are different animals. They're different animals. You see how Cleveland gave up and all that shit? San Antonio's not going to give up. You don't think they're going to win the Garden? Well, we'll see. See, the thing of it is, Shotty, the Knicks going to have to win one in San Antonio. The Knicks got to win one in San Antonio. Now, you can say that, the Knicks got all this rest and all this shit. Shit, what's the name about to get rest too? 4 days? They're not playing till Wednesday. Today just Saturday. So they got all day tomorrow, which they probably had the day off, because they got to fly home. Then Monday they might have a meeting or something, look at film. Tuesday they might go through a little shit. Then they don't play till Wednesday night. Oh, they good. And mostly all of them healthy too. Oh, man, them young boys. They ain't like old veterans. They're young. I think not Matt Barnes, but Barnes is the oldest one that's in the rotation. The rest of them 26 and under. Yeah, that's a young team, man. That's a young team. But check this out. Check out the scoring of San Antonio starting five and OKC starting five. Okay, Champagne had 20 points on 6-11 shooting and 6 rebounds. Vassell had 11 points, 4-14 shooting, 6 rebounds. He didn't have a good shooting day, Vassell. Wemby had 22 points on 7-15 shooting, and he had 7 rebounds. Fox had 15 points, 6 of 12 shooting. Castle had 16 points, 7 of 15 shooting. And Dylan Harper came off the bench with 12 points, 5 of 8 shooting, and 7 rebounds. Dylan Harper had some key rebounds in that game. San Antonio got sick. What? Come on, Shotty. Be serious, bro. Be serious, bro. Okay, now Holmgren. Holmgren was the big disappointment of the game. Holmgren was the big disappointment of the game. He had 4 points. He shot 1 for 2 from the field and only had 4 rebounds. Now, this dude's 7'2", 7'3", he's 7 foot. He only shot the ball 2 times. 2 times. Dort, he had 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field goal. Hartenstein had 7 points, 3 for 7 from the field goal, 5 rebounds. Wallace had 17 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 7 rebounds. And Shea had 35 points, 12 for 21 shooting, 4 rebounds. No, hey, Saudi, y'all need a better defense than the 94 Knicks. Because remember, the 94 Knicks lost to Houston. So you got to have a better defense than the 94 Knicks. Remember that, Shotty. In 94, they went to the championship and Akeem killed them. So that defense wasn't that potent. So they need to play a better defense. They better play better. But you know what? I don't think Karl Anthony Towns had that in him like Hartenstein and them guys did. I don't think he have it in him. Because, see, the thing about Karl Anthony Towns, he make a lot of stupid fouls that he shouldn't make. If anything, it depends on how they match it up. But if anything, I'm looking for Karl Anthony Towns to get in foul trouble, especially if he guard Wemby in some of them games. I don't know how many. It depends on if they match him up against Wemby. But, you know, he's known for getting cheap-ass fouls. So it's going to be interesting how they match up. So remember, old boy, your other guy, backup center, he broke his pinky. His pinky finger. You know, they probably going to throw him in there to be a little physical with Wemby. Yeah, so can Wemby. So can Wemby. It's going to be interesting, man. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for either team. I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk for either team. I'm hoping for a good series like this Western Conference series. That's what I'm looking for, Shotty. I'm looking for a good series like this Western Conference series. Like this Western Conference series, in my opinion, was the best championship series I've seen in a long time. In a long time. I'm talking about intense, drama, have you on the edge of your seat kind of game. No, Shotty. You putting too much. You putting too much on the Knicks, man. The Knicks did good getting to the conference finals, to the championship. What was weekend board? Shit, Shotty, you just talking shit. You just talking shit, Shotty. That shit was not bored or weak. I'd rather watch them than watch the boring ass Knicks. Well, Knicks ain't boring. But I'm just talking about the series wise. The Knicks in Cleveland. Cleveland didn't get no damn competitive fire or nothing. See, the Knicks just punked them. And I don't think the Knicks gonna be able to punk San Antonio. I don't think the Knicks gonna punk San Antonio. I'm just looking for a good series. I kind of want the Knicks to win, because I know if the Knicks win, it's gonna be party in New York. It's gonna be party. It's a party over here. Ooh, ooh. Party over here. Ooh, ooh. If the Knicks win. Because the Knicks, what? They haven't won the championship in what? 53 years? Ooh-wee. I can just imagine. Because I remember when the Cubs first won their World Series, man, it was so many people. It was more people downtown than a teenager takeover. Man, shit. So I can imagine how New York could be. They're gonna be partying. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting to me. It's gonna be very interesting how they match up. I'm telling you, my girl, she don't even watch basketball. She was in there watching the game with me. Man, the game was so suspenseful, man. She couldn't even watch the motherfucker. She couldn't watch it. Man, that was a good ass game. What did San Antonio and OKC game 7? You know what I'm talking about, Shai. And sure what the Knicks. Shit, it sure wasn't Knicks. Shit. Knicks didn't have no competition. Shit, after the Knicks came back, once the Knicks came, oh, you went to sleep? No, she didn't went to sleep. Shit. No, she did not. Shit, she couldn't watch it, Shotty. It was so suspenseful. It's like watching a scary movie. You know how you don't want to watch it. You scared? That's how she was. She wasn't scared, but it was just suspenseful, because at first, for a minute, they were going back and forth. They was going back and forth. Then San Antonio got that little lead, and that was it. But shit, before that, man, it was third quarter, going to the fourth quarter, man, they were going back and forth. But like I say, shit, Shea got worn out, man. He had no help. He didn't have no help. Holgram, he was big 7 foot sorry ass. You know, they missed the other Jalen Williams and Mitchell. They missed them. No, Saudi. The Knicks games didn't have no comparison to this Western Conference Championship. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Now they did good. I ain't taking nothing from the Knicks. Maybe it was just they didn't play no competitive team, no team who really wanted it. You know, so because like once the Knicks broke Cleveland hard in game 1, Cleveland just folded. They folded. You know, ain't nowhere in hell you're supposed to give up a 22-point lead with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. What kind of team is that? What kind of coaching is that? So I don't think that issue gonna come across this NBA final. So the Knicks gonna really have to play. They can't have no letdowns. Because as you saw, San Antonio, just like OKC, they're gonna come at you. They're gonna come at you. So you can't relax. And I like OG though. When he came out of college from Indiana, I wanted the Bulls to draft, but they punk ass didn't. I like OG. But OG gonna have to stay healthy. See, they playing some young boys, man. Hey, I'll take it. I like Pat Ewing. I like Pat. I like Pat when he was at Georgetown. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's the same thing they said about Shea, right? OKC San Antonio don't have no Shea. They don't have the MVP. But did you see them young boys though? With San Antonio? Did you see their defense? They got one of the best perimeter defense in the league. See, that's another thing. Cleveland had no defense. New York is not gonna have an easy time like they had against Cleveland. Ain't no way in hell. I don't see it. I don't see it. But OKC, they let Shea down like a motherfucker. All right. Okay. Remember, Shotty, they played a team who ranked in the middle, damn near last in perimeter defense. That's Cleveland. So just because they did that to Cleveland, that don't mean they're gonna do that to San Antonio. Not against a team that's topped in perimeter defense. Hell no. You saw Holmes normally get threes. That motherfucker couldn't shoot shit. Because as soon as he caught the ball, they was on his ass. Pause. So, hey. ain't gonna be too many open threes. It's gonna be adjustment. It's gonna be a game of adjustments. I'm looking for an interesting series though. But 5, nah. It's going more than 5, Shotty. It's going more than 5. So Wednesday is the NBA Finals. But you know what? I'm surprised because everybody before this game 7, everybody say, I think San Antonio win, long as the refs don't get into it. Yeah. Shea do a lot of flopping. But a lot of that stuff they didn't call. A lot of that stuff they didn't call. Because he did a lot of flopping today. Well, he did a couple of times that I can remember he did a little flop move. They didn't call that shit. They let them play today. Because like before game 7, we were saying, we were wondering if the refs were going to let them play. Is the game going to be determined about the refs? But, the refs called it both ways. I must say, they wasn't the end factor of the game, which is good. Yeah. Hey, Shotty, well, only reason why I was up because I took me a little nap earlier. Shit. Smoked those some of this good jello, man. I was watching something, man. Because I ain't do shit. What was I watching? I think I was watching WNBA or something. Man, I fell asleep, man. I woke up about 7? Yeah, because I said earlier I was going to take a nap anyway. But yeah. Man, this some good shit. Yep. But it was a good game, man. Just looking forward to Wednesday. See what's going to happen. Let me see. Let me make a bold prediction. I got San Antonio in 6. I got San Antonio in 6. 6 or less. I got San Antonio. I don't think this series is going to go 7 games. I don't think it's going to go. Because a lot of things I can see happening why this won't go 7 games. So I got San Antonio going in 6. Now remember, y'all heard this first. I just think I think the Knicks, not the Knicks, but Wembanyama gonna have. No. I know y'all good. I like Brunson. Brunson from Illinois. I like Brunson, and his old man was good. I like Brunson. I like Hart. I like them boys. Because you got to look at them young dogs, man, that San Antonio got in the defense they play. And like I say, I just see Karl Anthony Towns getting in foul trouble a lot because he do stupid fouls too much. You know, and oh boy, the backup center for San Antonio can match up with backup center for New York. So it ain't like New York outmatch them. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Because who they got coming off the bench to stop Dylan Harper? What guard on the Knicks gonna come in and stop Dylan Harper? Because Brunson and Hart and them can't play all game. They can't play all game. So what guard do the Knicks have that'll stop Dylan Harper? That's all I want to know. They don't have it. It's gonna be all up to matchups. It's gonna be about matchup. And I just think San Antonio got a better team. That's just my opinion. I don't see the Knicks having that firepower off the bench. And see, if San Antonio played like they did tonight, it was a all-out balanced scoring. Everybody in the starting five scored in double digits. Everybody in the starting five scored in double digits. No, you forgot about my man who won Sixth Man of the Year too. Shotty. The one who killed OKC today. You forgot about him. Then they got that big white boy who came in and blocked Hartenstein dunk. Oh, they got a bench. And they young. Athletic. Shit, besides big white boy. Yeah, so man, Knicks gonna have their hands full. I'm telling you, Knicks gonna have their hands full. There ain't gonna be no like the Cleveland series. Mm-mm. They ain't ready to come back from 22 with 7 minutes left in the game. Mm-mm. They ain't gonna be able to do that against San Antonio. How long they had off? There ain't gonna be no easy cakewalk. Gonna be listening to them people on Sports Center and all that shit. I'm telling you. I can see it, man. San Antonio is a good team, man. Because you can look at them, the cohesiveness that they all have for each, and the feelings they have for each other. You can tell them type of teams, man. They're like OKC last year. And actually the year before that, but they got put out the playoffs. But, you saw it last year. Only thing I think hurt them this year was injuries. But OKC had that cohesiveness. Not saying New York team, players don't have that cohesiveness, but You know, you see it different from each team. Because like you see a player like you saw Wimby or you see Shea having the interview, he have his whole team around. Anybody else, they do the interview by themselves. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about this game, Western Conference Finals, man. Like I say, it's one of the best conference finals I've seen in a long time. In a long time. I could say, to my memory, the last one I saw that was real intense, especially, and it was the Western Conference Finals, was the Lakers and Portland. With Shaq and Kobe, then you had Pippen and all them guys on Portland. That was a suspenseful game too. But I haven't seen too many other games like that. But yeah, well, Shadi, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, yeah, they should have. They folded. I ain't gonna say they folded, but Kobe snapped. I ain't gonna say they folded. Kobe just snapped. It's just like you played against Jordan. Shit. All you can say, damn, that nigga just snapped. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, that was a good series though. I like that series. That was the last one I saw that was have you on the edge of your seat. For real. Hey Shadi, what's going on in these YouTube streets, man? Shit, I had went to Kwame thing, then I had saw Shotty. I mean not Shotty, but Damn D on. But shit, I was doing a little something around the crib. So I didn't get a chance to watch it. And like I said, shit, after I did what I did around the crib, shit, I took me a nap. Caught myself sitting down watching the game. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, sir. I just got tired of that shit, man. I'm too old for that to be doing that shit every day, man. That's why I say I'm just gonna stick to what I do. If I want to go watch somebody support, I just do that. Or I just go do what I do. Cause that shit get tiresome, man. That shit get tiresome. You know, like I made the statement before, man. I don't know why nobody, everybody jealous of this and money and all this, but man, there's plenty of money out here. Fighting over stupid ass shit. And I'm about talking about people all that shit, Shotty. That's not really unless we just playing roasting. It don't get personal. I could do that, but see, it get too personal, man. It gets too personal for me. People like that, we say they can't take a joke. So yeah, the roasting is cool, but motherfucker take shit personal, man. then they want to go personal. Man, just roast. Shit. But see, some of that comes from Shadi. A lot of people don't know how to create other content than just roast, other than roasting. So if you do things continually, well, I don't think he's the best roaster. He can roast, but I just say if you roast, stand up to what you're saying. That's the only thing I say. Stand up to what you're saying. Don't erase it. That's why I say shit gets personal. I don't like that personal shit, so I just learned my lesson. Stay out that bullshit. Do what I do. He got he got that dark humor. A lot of people don't like that dark humor. Yeah, see, he got that dark humor. See, a lot of people don't like that dark humor. So that's him. That's him. You know. Yeah, I just try to stay out of all that shit. Nah. Yeah. You can say that for a lot of people. I think it'd be good. This is my opinion, Shotty. I think it'd be good if Kwame think about, branching out. I think it'd be good if Kwame take TJ with him. I think Kwame better control him better. Keep him away from the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Because it could be funny if he feeds off somebody. But just talking, well, that's his brother. He might be doing it in the wrong way, but that's his brother. That's his brother. Well, that's why I say he'll feed off KB. KB will keep him on topic. KB will be able to keep him on topic. If you keep him on topic, he can be funny. But if he goes all off topic, he's just talking and talking and talking, then you be like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? But I think KB will keep him on topic. That's just my opinion. You know, but like I say, I sense a little jealousy. You probably want to be close to Kwame. I can see a little jealousy, but that's his brother. I want to be next to my brother. I want to be ride with my brother. But him running people off is the wrong way. That's my only thing. Cause they always gonna be brothers. No matter who KB meet or whoever KB be friends with or whatever, they always be blood. I saw it. See, I think she ought to do like me, just stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? KB stay out of it. She should just stay out of it. But she shouldn't have came at you like that, in my opinion. I don't know why anybody do that. Really. But yes, I saw it. I think I was watching. I was watching. I like, damn. Damn, she going that shotty? So I knew at first I used to always speak to her. Then it came to the time, shit. You know, she wouldn't even respond no more. Right. Me either, shotty. I don't have no problem with nobody. We all on the internet. Shit. I'm too busy thinking and worried about other shit. Real life shit. Be having some beef or something with somebody. Oh, I ain't worried about that, shotty. I don't want to brag or boast or sound bad or nothing, but I pray that nobody ever say that to me or try it. I pray. I pray for them. Seriously. Seriously. That's the worst thing you can do. But I'm gonna have every right to. What happened to you? Happened to you. Oh shit. That's why I don't even try to go there, Shotty. See, ain't nobody gonna come to my town talk about I'm sitting here and I'm waiting on you. What? Man, I don't give a fuck. What? Man, hell no. Don't play that. Keep it on the internet. Keep it on the internet. And mostly all of them be bluffing, in my opinion. I heard a few stories, somebody rolling up. I heard with somebody, I forget who Armando said rolled up on him. And some other people, man, wish they would. Yeah. Yeah. I know that's right. But they need to cut that shit out, though. They definitely need to cut that out. What? Come to my house? What? Man, Shotty. Hey, come to my house. Your family might as well. I hope your family got life insurance on you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Matter of fact, you say you come to my house, you might not make it to my house. Shit. Man, please. That's some dumb shit to me. That's some dumb shit to me. You get so mad you want to pull up on somebody because they roasted you. What? Motherfucker too damn sensitive, man. You're too damn sensitive. I mean, we used to roast, getting high and shit, roasting on each other. Nobody never got sensitive. Cause if you got sensitive, you really got roasted. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just moving my seat. About to, like I said, I took me a nap before this game. Yeah, me either, man. Like I should say, that shit is unnecessary, man. That should be unnecessary. When we roasted, we never talk that bullshit. We talked about like people head, you know. So they used to talk about my head a lot. That was one of the big things people used to roast on me about. But you know, like shit like that. Yeah, I'm with you, Shotty, because like I say, I wake up, man, you know, do my little morning thing. Maybe if I go on live, I go on live. During that time, shit, you know, it's puff puff don't pass because I ain't got nobody to pass to, so I call it puff puff don't pass. Yeah, so only time I don't do that if I have something to do that day. It ain't that much going in the air then. So if I ain't got nothing to do, shit, remember, I'm retired. I don't have no job. So blocked you for what? What I'm block you for, Shot? What's up, Trina? What's going on? What we doing, girl? We just up here chopping it up. We was talking about the game. We just up here chopping it up. Me and Shotty. Rolling up a good one. You know how it is. I know you feeling good about it now, Trina. Oh, that noise y'all hear, that's me trying to grind my little stash. So what's going on, Trina? Trina coming out the bushes. That's my girl there. That's my girl there, Trina. She be catching strays too. That's why I just say I stay away from that shit. Dip in, say hi to everybody, and dip out. Yep. Yeah, she cool. I like Trina. She remind me of my cousin. My cousin live in Memphis. I think that's why I like her. Because she remind me of my cousin. She remind me just like my cousin. It's hard to catch her words with her accent, but my cousin talk the same way though. Yeah, Trina cool. Cause she got some people to sub to me. I appreciated that. What's up, Team Easy? You check out that game? Did you have OKC? I think Team Easy had OKC. We ain't doing nothing over here but talked about the game and oh, you had no one? Oh, you must have watched basketball. Or you just your team wasn't in it. Good. I think I saw Team Easy channel. I'm not sure though. I might be wrong. Oh, okay. You said it's too soft. Hey, if you'd have watched the Eastern Conference Finals, you'd have enjoyed it. It brought you back to old times when it wasn't soft. Yeah, it was very physical, that series. Hey, Shotty, I ain't mad at you, man. You a Knicks fan. You supposed to pull for the Knicks. I ain't mad at you. I'm just, giving my pick, my prediction. In my opinion, who I think gonna win. That's all. But I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk. But I know New York can't think they playing Cleveland again. They better not play, like they playing Cleveland. They better play all 48. I know that. That's what I say, Team Easy. That's who I got. I got the Spurs in 6. I don't think it's going 7. See, Shotty talk about Knicks got guards. Man. Brunson and who else? Hart and no Hart. I think Hart should play small forward. What's the old boy name? Damn, I can't think of his name. They got rid of all them draft picks for him. Damn, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but him. Nah, they ain't have nobody to stick Dylan Harper when he come off the bench. I don't think they're gonna take the first two. Cause you think about it, easy, San Antonio gonna have rest too. Then they playing at home. They ain't gotta travel. So it ain't like they gotta go home and rest for a day, a full day, then get ready to get on the plane. Nah, they at home. And they don't start the series till Wednesday. So that's almost 4 days. Oh, they be good. And they young. They ain't like they old veterans. No, he ain't gonna play 48 minutes. You don't have to. You see how many minutes he played today? He played a little bit more today because this game's 7. I know. I just know the Knicks better know that it ain't gonna be no damn walkover. So y'all jumping all on the Knicks because how they made it to the finals? Y'all better slow down. They playing a different breed now. They up against different animal now. This ain't Cleveland. This ain't Atlanta. It ain't Philadelphia. These guys gonna come at you 48 minutes. Can you handle that pressure? See, they ain't get that pressure from the other teams. They haven't been battle tested. You probably could say last year they was, but that was last year. They didn't make it to the finals. And you could say San Antonio didn't either. Because the style of play San Antonio play, they keep coming at you. They don't get shook. And that comes with a good coach. And oh boy, a hell of a coach. So I've been watching him through this playoffs, and he made the right necessary adjustments through the playoffs. Especially when the games that they lost, he made the right adjustment. Yeah, what happened, Shotty? What happened with Trina? What happened, Trina? They not glued together. Man. Shotty, come on, man. Come on, Shotty. Come on, Shotty. Shit, that's what people said. Yeah, we look for San Antonio maybe get to the final maybe 2-3 more years. Where they at this year? In the finals. You know, they said that same thing about the Bulls. All the Lakers might beat the Bulls because they never been there. This is their first time. Same thing happened to them with Detroit gonna happen here. Shit. Lakers won game one, and the Lakers didn't see a win since. Shit, the Knicks do too. They made cutters, but their turnovers tonight was low. They only committed 12 turnovers. They only committed, if they keep their turnovers down, New York ain't gonna beat them. It might be less than 6. I'm telling you, if they keep their turnovers down, it might be San Antonio in 5. I give them the gentleman sweep. I'm not gonna saying they gonna sweep New York, but it'll probably be a gentleman sweep. But I like how you ride or die with your Knicks, shot. I ain't mad at you, but I'm just, you know, I'm just giving, hey, Shotty, hey, I'm telling you, if they keep their turnovers low, like they did tonight, might be San Antonio in 5. But New York got to get them to make some turnovers. And they're gonna have to capitalize off them turnovers. That's the only way New York can beat them. What's since 1989? What you talking about? Was you been a Knicks fan since 1989? That's what you saying, Shotty? So when you became a Knicks fan, that's when you became a Knicks fan. See, we disappointed y'all a lot, huh? Chicago disappointed you a lot. Well, y'all had got Pat Riley. Y'all got Van Gundy. Bulls still whooped y'all ass. But there used to be some good series, though. The Bulls and the Knicks. There used to be some good ass series. Yep. I think out of the championships the Bulls won, I think the best series. Uh, I can only say their best series, man, was in the finals. Because the series when they played Indiana in '98 in the Eastern Conference Finals, that was one of the best series. That was a good ass series. I think that would win 7 games. And the Bulls in New York used to have some good battles. Then Miami came up with Alonzo Mourning. Yeah, but the New York and Indiana, them series against the Bulls should be some good ass series. That's why when the Bulls made it to the finals, they never went seven. Because they was battle tested in the Eastern Conference. And once they got to the final, shit, it was Gucci. The man never went 7 games. He went 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. He went to plenty 7 games in those. But when he got to the finals, man never went 7 games. That's why I say, with San Antonio. San Antonio was battle tested. And they never gave up. They came at them 48 minutes. And they got pushed back. They push. They got pushed back. They push. Now they go into the final. They was battle tested. See, New York hasn't been through that. Not this playoff season. So just like, let's say it like the Bulls, I say that about San Antonio. Them boys played 48 minutes. You can't relax. How does New York sometimes get the little laps? You can't do that shit. Not against San Antonio. It'll work against Cleveland. It'll work against Philadelphia. It worked against Atlanta. But it ain't going to work against a Western Conference team. Now it's San Antonio. It's not going to work. Because any laps, they can go on a 20-year run. So you got to play a whole 48 minutes. Oh, you waiting on the point spread? Yeah. Well, I ain't no gambler like that. But shit, money came too hard. Shit, I don't even, when I go to Vegas, I take a certain amount to gamble with. I play blackjack. If I lose that, that's it. I'm doing something else while I'm in Vegas. The good thing about it is I got relatives there, so yeah, I got family everywhere. Yeah, I ain't into that sports betting. See, I don't like to lose money. See, I'm one of them scary gamblers. They say if you're scary, you don't need to gamble. See, that's me. I don't like to lose no money, man. I'd rather lose money on buying something than losing it on betting. At least I can see what I bought. I don't like them slots either. So I just play blackjack. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I just never got an interest in doing sports betting. No, I like it. Like Super Bowl time, how you play them Super Bowl squares and all that shit. I do some shit like that. But as far as just betting, you know, I know. I used to live in Minnesota. This little lounge had like a bar. It had like a football pool. Like each week, you could say who gonna win. Not point, not about no points. Not just pick who gonna win. Then if you pick the more people to win or something, you win. It was something like that. Yeah, yeah. That's how they were doing in Minnesota when I was up there. Now I do something like that, but that point shit, that shit get me confused. That shit, that shit get me confused. So I just never really got into it. Yeah, yeah. But see, you know what? I guess to me, I don't like to bet on nothing I can't control. I think that's my biggest thing. You know, you hear too many horror stories on the sports betting and all that shit. You know, like Flavor Flav say, you can't trust it. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I just like to, if it's a good game, watch the game, enjoy the game. Don't have to worry about, damn, come on, score this. I need this. I need this to win. Nah, I don't want that pressure. See, team music, I don't have a favorite team. Now, back in the day, my favorite team was the Bulls. Because I grew up in Chicago, the Bulls always been my favorite team. But what stopped me liking the Bulls was when they got rid of Michael Jordan them before they can at least lose in the finals. You know, somebody take their crown. So after that, I ain't like the Bulls. Now I liked it when they got Derrick Rose because that's a hometown boy. I ain't like the Bulls organization, but I like Derrick Rose. But you know, like I said, the Bulls was cursed when they did that to Jordan. Now nobody was gonna come to the Bulls. Not no big free agent, because they thinking, damn, y'all did that to Jordan, the man who y'all say is the best player ever. Shit, what you gonna do to me? So a lot of big players didn't want to come to Chicago, and I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I stopped liking the Bulls. See, people got to know the history of the Chicago team organization. They got to know the history of them. Like I tell people, Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in the United States, and that's real facts. Uh, well, immediate family, no, but I got cousins and aunties everywhere. I got cousins in Atlanta. I got cousins in Mississippi. I got cousins in Memphis. I got cousins in St. Louis. I got cousins in Vegas. Got cousins in DC. I got cousins everywhere. But immediate family, no, it was just three boys. I'm the youngest. I got two older brothers. But family wise, I got a big family. I got family all over Chicago. And I got family abroad. But that's a combination of my mother and my father. Like I got relatives in Alabama. So I got family everywhere. Yeah. Yep, that's for real. Media family, nope. But overall, yeah. Overall, yeah. Mm-mm. Turn on the alarm. Yep, so that's how that is. Yeah, Trina, I was thinking about coming down that way this summer. I haven't made up my mind yet. I have to make it up soon, though. Like I said, I got cousins in Memphis. So you might dip down there and see her. I wonder why I say like you, Trina. Oh, that's me, Trina. That's grown man. That, as Will said, that's grown man shit. Shit, still today. If I go somewhere, that's my mosquito. See, young bucks don't know nothing about that, Trina. They'll throw on some Nikes with some slacks and a shirt and think they clean. Nah, they ain't how a grown man dress. You go out, you look like a man. Wear a suit, maybe a tie, no shoes, some nice little steppers. Shit, that's a man shit. That's a man shit. That's how you dress when you go out. That's a man shit. That's some good shit. Yeah, this is smoke outside. Cause I have my sleep. I'm up. But yeah, yep, I had to lie this morning. It was pretty good, man. It's the anniversary of the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. I hope y'all get to see it. It's very enlightening, man. It shows you how hatred can destroy a lot of people. Jealousy, envy. And see, we didn't start off like that. Black people wasn't jealous and envy of each other. But we was programmed to be that way, especially towards each other. And when I play videos, I'm just giving you an example of what I'm talking about. When I say they planted that in us to behave like we acting now, to be jealous and envy of each other. Because if we work together, there ain't nothing we can accomplish. And like I was watching Kwame's video, and how he was saying, how he gave black business owners chances, and how now you just have to basically go on people word of mouth or see the work that they've done. So you had a lot of black people who had their business, and people did try to support them, but somehow these black business owners really don't have that customer service skill, or he's full of shit. See, back in Tulsa, they was able to trust the store owners, the mechanics, people like that, because they were black owned businesses, but they spent money and the money went back to the community. There wasn't no scamming, nothing. But now it is. It's to a point you can't even trust the people that look like you. It's all about right and wrong. It's all about good and evil. It's crazy. So sometimes it's good to, you know, just go on to YouTube. It was a little breakaway from real life shit, a little entertainment. But it started not to get entertaining no more. But see, I'm more of a serious person. I don't like to joke every day. I like to be uplifted. I like to be happy all day. But, joking and being, not being serious, just some fuck shit all day, that's not me. That's not me at all. I appreciate the people platform I was on who got to get, some of you guys to subscribe to me. I appreciate that. But as far as having a channel and doing, all that roasting and all that other shit all day. That's not me. That's not me. I don't have time for that. Cause we people getting too personal, people putting people down and all that shit. Nah, that's not me. You know, everybody can't be rich. You know, maybe some people down on their luck and they use YouTube to escape. You don't know what a person's condition is. And just because a person is struggling, that don't mean you have to talk about it. Because everybody struggles at one point in their life. So why talk about somebody while they down? That's not my style. That's not me. I feel when it get to that point, it's time to step away. It's time to step away. I'd rather engage in some serious shit than bullshit. See, I supported Kwame because that's how I got to meet a lot of you guys. I came over here watching Kwame. Because Kwame, even though he did what he did, he talked more about serious shit. And that's what I like. What's up, B-Boo? That's what I like, man. I don't, all day, man, that shit is dead, man. To me, that shit is dead, man. That shit won't last. Shit won't last. That's why I say if Kwame branch out, I hope he do take TJ with him. Because, see, he'll be able to, in my opinion, this is my opinion, he'll be able to keep TJ within content. Because if you keep TJ within content, TJ is, to me, in my opinion, is funny. But when TJ goes out of content, then you're kind of like, but you keep him in content, he's funny. And I think about him teaming with Kwame, that'd be great. That'd be great. See, what we have to realize, and I thought about this, because I thought about my situation. You're not going to go against your brother, especially your big brother. You're not. I don't give a fuck what he do. You're not. You'll say something to him, but after that, that's it. But he'll never go against his brother, and I respect that. You probably don't be in the shit that TJ be in, but you let TJ do his own thing. Is TJ right? You know, Sometimes no. But that's still Kwame's brother. I know people trip when he say that, but it's a true statement if you think about it. Now I don't like how he run people away. He might have his reasons. See, we have to think things real life. We can't think shit on the internet. We got to think real life. Real life, Kwame's never gonna go against his brother. And in real life, TJ always gonna be protective of his little brother. Always. Until one of them go to glory. He always gonna be protective. Thanks, Trina. I'm just speaking real, Trina. You know, that's why I kind of like step back, Trina. I just kept my mind on what I wanted to do, what I want to present in my lives, what I want to, put out there. You know, because to me, in my opinion, it's beyond roasting. It's beyond just roasting. That's my opinion. I want to see. This is what I want to see, Trina. Besides roasting somebody, I want to see whoever calls themselves a content creator on YouTube. I want to see them talk about something that's going on in the world or whatever, instead of just talking about each other. I want to see if a content creator can produce that. I want to see that. Now, I only saw two people so far that I saw since I've been here that did that. That was KB. And Biz did a little bit because I got on the panel with him because he was talking about old boy in East St. Louis. But I haven't seen nobody else really put up a serious, creative content about something that's happening in real life. I haven't seen it. Either somebody talking about somebody or back and forth. That's all I've been seeing. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But I'm just saying what I've seen. I'm just saying what I see. So what I said, Shadi, I said I would like to see everybody who calls themselves a content creator to create some content of something that's happening in real life instead of content on each other. See if you can create some good content, something to talk about. You know how like KB do it, other, content creators do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. So if you can't do that, you can't call yourself a content creator, in my opinion. That's why today I told Kwame he should go out there on his own because he'd kill him. He'd unalive him, excuse me. He'd unalive because Kwame know how to talk about both. You know, I talk about sports. You know how to talk about, what's going on in the world, so you know how to do that. I know. I know, Shadi, when I first came over here with following Kwame, it wasn't too much like this. It wasn't. It's just like, I know it happened in the past, but I guess I came in on a break, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's just some people's show I went to I didn't like. That was about it. But as far as like it is now, nah, nah, it wasn't this bad. That's why I say, channels like that, it ain't gonna last because people gonna get tired of it. People gonna get tired of it. You got to mix it up, man. If you're a content creator, you can mix it up. Even though Kwame, like I hate to use him again, but like Kwame, he can make when he roasted somebody, but he also can talk about something serious and still get the views. You know, if you feel the only way you can get views if you talk about somebody, what man, that's lame as hell. That's just my opinion. It went past entertainment. Once shit got personal, it passed entertainment. People start taking this shit too serious, man. We on the fucking internet. Nobody know nobody. But we know everybody. Yeah, straight up. They took the fun out of it. They took the fun. Yeah, this shit good. Yeah, they took the fun out of it. They most definitely did. That's why it ain't fun no more. The entertainment ain't there no more. That's why I keep my mind on what I'm gonna go live on and just keep doing what I'm doing. Because I don't have that ego of I want these many viewers or all this shit. I don't care. If you come and listen, I appreciate it. I don't care if I got two people in there. That's two people that want to listen, who want to learn. Because while I'm giving knowledge to you, I'm learning also, believe it or not. Even though I know what I'm giving you, but I still learn also. See, I'm giving you knowledge what I learned. That's why I call myself OG. That's what OGs do. They teach the people beneath them, younger. They don't keep the knowledge to themselves. That's an OG. Everybody can get their name, can put OG in front of their name, but are they truly OGs? Some people don't know the meaning of that. Everybody can't be an OG. Yeah, yeah, Shadi. It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. That's why I just stepped back, man. I just stepped back. You said original gangster. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, you got some gangsters on here. I call them computer gangsters. Cause this dude Big G asked me, I was in Kwame chat. He said, "Man, why you let them guys such something?" I said, "Big G." I said, "We on the internet. I'm not gonna let no motherfucker raise my blood pressure over some bullshit, and we on the internet for what? What I don't get hyped up for." I said the little things I had to say, and that's it. I'm done with it. Shit. Motherfucker got life twisted. That's why I say I came here by myself. I will leave here by myself. You can take it how you want it. You can take it how you want it. You know, I don't come on here with no vengeance. I don't come on here with no hatred. Like I say, you treat me with respect, I give you respect. You don't give me no respect, hey, I ain't gonna fuck with you. That's real life. On the internet, I ain't gotta fuck with you. I ain't gotta say shit to you. I don't see you in real life, so why I gotta speak? Nah. So little bullshit don't bother me. I don't take shit personal. Anything happen on the internet, I don't take personal. Cause see, I know me. I don't have to prove who I am. All I gotta do is continue being me. See, that's the whole thing. And that's all I can do. It just be me. And that's all anybody can do. Yeah, it just gets boring after a while, man. There's no other content being made. It's just going back and forth. Just going back and forth. You know, like a triangle. Man, that shit crazy, man. That's just like this gang situation here in Chicago. You got Peace Stones fighting Peace Stones. What the fuck? Stupid shit, man. Stupid shit. That's stupid shit, man. It's too much money everybody can make. See, you got, a little few people who throw them red bubbles, but you know, they still play favoritism. But the people who donated to everybody, they ran them off. I remember when I first came over here with Kwame. I remember when Beautiful One was like hitting them up. She was hitting everybody up. I remember that. And I remember when she hit Kevlo up. Then after that, it looked like it went downhill. But she wasn't the only one giving out red bubbles either. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I saw, Shotty. And she ain't been back since. I think she hit bid them with some money and she ain't been back since. Yep. Hmm. Well, you can say that. Well, my thing is it take two to tango. Yeah. Yeah. It's just crazy how the big donors I used to see. Only one I could think of was Beautiful One. But it was some more. I ain't really pay attention to their name, but I remember it was some other big donors who used to donate and shit. And it was donated to everybody's channel. But Beautiful One, she was just the donated the most. But like you say, when I put it more on Kevlo than I put on TJ. Because I think she hit Kevlo first. And that's when Kevlo, whatever. But yeah, I think more Kevlo than TJ. That's just my opinion. If you, because if I remember right, Shotty, they was getting hits from every side, especially from the rabbit side and all that shit. So it was mostly everybody going at each other. Remember, Kevlo started, if I can remember, Kevlo turn was turned against KB. Well, anyway, I really don't care about that shit, but I'm just saying, shit just went too far. Guys need to, who content creators need to change their creativity on content. Shit, that's my opinion. Show your real creativity. You know, talk about something that you don't have to like bring it as news. Just talk about something that's happening in the real world. Talk about how you feel. Do that. All it takes is a little homework. You got to know what you're talking about, but little homework, it ain't that much. Do that. Well, I'm telling you guys, all this shit gonna come to an end. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. Cause the money gonna dry up. There's already too much division. The money gonna dry up. All right. Cause sorry, people could deal with BS for so long. People can deal with it for so long. But soon people gonna get tired of it. They ain't gonna tune in. I was watching KB views and I was seeing how many views he get. And this is just talking about regular shit. Not talking about nobody. None of that. So it ain't that, you can't do it. It ain't like you can't do it. It ain't like you can't create no content about what's happening in the real world and not get views. If you think you only can get views by talking about somebody, you're not you just on here just talking about people. You just on here roasting people. That's all you doing. That's not a content creator. Hey Trina, like I said, I got a cousin live in Memphis. That's why I like you because y'all talk just alike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all talk just alike. Yeah, I can understand you, Trina. I can understand. I tell you, you and my cousin talk. Yeah, y'all just alike, man. She hard, but she country. She feminine, but she hard. Trina been on my Let's Talk because she was one of my first subscribers. Trina cool. Trina cool. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Well, let's talk. I was talking about this separation thing and all that shit. So I think we need to slow down on all this BS sometimes. You know, and sit back and talk as adults and talk about some real shit. You know, because let's talk. You know, I don't discriminate nobody over here. Well, I understand let's talk, but I don't discriminate nobody over here. Let's let's try to keep it peaceful. Y'all can do that. You know, I don't mind the cracking the jokes. It's cool, but I'm just saying, let's not get personal with it. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate you. Maybe I'll make you a mod. I'm still thinking about it. This is a diverse channel. Anybody's welcome. I don't care where you from. Yeah, let's talk. That's what I love. Yeah, yeah. I know you do let's talk. I'll make you a mod. Next time I go on in the morning and you on there, I'll make you a mod. I promise you. Because you have been coming. I do appreciate that. You have been coming. Like I said, I'll make this a diverse channel. This ain't no channel to be roasting and talking down to people. You can say your little jokes. Hey, yeah, you got a little boy. Oh, I know you don't want to be a my shotty. That's why I never asked you. Cause I think you said that shit before. I think I might be wrong, but I think I heard you say that shit before. Oh damn, damn. Let's talk. Damn. Ooh. Hey, let's talk. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. Spurs in 5. I said 6 at first, but I said if San Antonio cut down their turnovers like they did tonight, they're gonna take them in 5. It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep. I sure did. You ain't going for the Spurs. Get out of here. Now you want to switch up. Johnny a fool. Johnny, you was just pushing the Knicks. Man, who you really going for, man? Oh shit. Johnny, you crazy, man. Oh, okay. I was finna say, boy. I was gonna say, damn, Shotty. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Pause. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I got the Spurs too. New York ain't faced no team like the Spurs. Okay, I told you the history. But I ain't gonna lie, Shotty. Yeah. Of course you're gonna be a New York fan. But I ain't gonna lie, Shotty. I got a feeling, and I wouldn't be surprised if New York win. But I still got the Spurs in six. But I wouldn't be surprised if New York win. New York gonna have to be if New York win, they're gonna have to beat them in six. No, I like the Knicks. I'm just going by basketball wise. It ain't that I don't like the Knicks. It ain't that I don't. I like the Knicks. Man, I used to love the Knicks, man. Shit, Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier was my favorite player growing up. Walt Frazier, Willis Reed. Shit, man, the Knicks was my team, man. The Knicks and the Lakers, man, they were my team growing up. And the Bulls, they were my team. I always like. I never was fixated on one team. I was a Bulls fan, but also like the Lakers, the Knicks. I always liked them because I like the players on there. Bernard King. Oh man, I like the players on the Knicks. I never really went by the team. If I liked the player on that team, I liked them. I don't care what team they was on. I liked some player that was on Boston. And everybody hated Boston. But some of the players they had, I liked. So, yeah, but of course, when the Bulls played the Knicks, I was pulling for the Bulls, of course. But the Bulls were my team, my home team. As far as teams I like, man, I like them all. Only team I really didn't like was Detroit. So of course Isaiah from Chicago, I used to like Isaiah. Still do. So he was on the Pistons. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just going by basketball wise. I'm not shit. Yeah, I used to like the Raiders too. Had that boy, what's his name? You say Shotty, he weighed 108 pounds. Hey, Shot, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes he be making moves. I be swearing his legs gonna break in half. I be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, but shit. Hell yeah. It's gonna be, I don't know, Knicks better be ready. Shit. You see how many elbows they were throwing at him OKC was? See, Wemby's a tough boy. He just need to get some muscle, get some weight. But he a tough boy. Yeah, they was fucking him up, man. OKC was fucking him up. Shit. OKC was fucking him up. Everybody was hitting that boy. Everybody was hitting that boy. See, but New York gonna have enough problem. See, they can't match up like OKC could. That's what I keep trying to tell Shot. They can't match up like OKC could. Yeah, they're gonna have to go to San Antonio. So they gotta go get it. Ain't no bring it. They gotta go get it. See, they gotta travel for game one. See, San Antonio got their feet up now in their own crib. And the key thing, nobody's injured. And they young. Shit. They got 4 days until they play game one. So that's plenty of rest for them young boys. Yeah, Shotty. Nick's gonna be in trouble. They gonna have an easy one. I don't know, Shotty. Yeah. So Wednesday night is game one. You got some people who got the Knicks. You got some people who got the Spurs. Hmm. Well, I got the Spurs in 6. Shotty say he got the Knicks. I think he said 5. Or did he change it? Because that was a wish. That was a fantasy. If you believe if the Knicks win, they're gonna win in 5. Trina says she got the Spurs. There's talk says he got the Spurs. Hmm. Well, I guess we'll see Wednesday how it go. All right, people, I'm gonna get off this live. Thanks to everybody that came through. Everybody that came through the chat. Everybody who ghost watched, I appreciate you for coming. Until then, have a great evening. May God bless. Talk to y'all later.